My dear one, what you are about to receive is not just a message, it's an answer. It's the sign your heart has been quietly waiting for. This is not coincidence or luck. It's purpose. I've heard your whispers at night, your prayers when no one was watching, the moments when your soul longed for confirmation. And now, with everything around bearing witness, I tell you, the time has come to see what has always been meant for you. This is your moment. This is your sign. Stay alert. Things around you have already begun to change because of the faith you held through the struggles. The sign you asked for is not lost. It is here. In these very words, in the stillness you feel now, in the pull you sense in your spirit. I've brought you here not by accident, but by divine appointment. You have wrestled insolence. You have waited longer than others knew. But I did not forget. You never left, and now heaven is leaning in to speak directly to your soul. Listen with your whole heart. Block out the noise of yesterday and silence the fear of tomorrow. This moment was crafted for your clarity. For too long you have wondered, Lord, are you even hearing me? I did not just hear. I responded before you even finished speaking. But I waited for the perfect moment to reveal the answer. And now that moment has arrived. This is not just a message. It is a fulfillment. What you are reading is the confirmation your heart has longed for. My child, I want you to know, I saw you when you prayed and no answer came. I saw you continue to believe when it would have been easier to walk away. You remained steadfast even when your strength trembled. You trusted me without evidence. And now I honor that trust with this divine revelation. The sign you seek is not a thunderclap or a burning bush. It is the gentle truth stirring in your soul right now. I'm speaking to you through this, clearer than ever before. The weight you've carried was not in vain. That delay was never denial. I've been aligning things behind the veil of your understanding. I've been reshaping what was broken, healing what was wounded, restoring what you thought was lost for good. You asked for a sign, and I give you this assurance that I have been orchestrating every detail of your deliverance with perfect precision. The shift is not coming. It has already begun. You may not see it yet, but you're walking in it. The very fact that you are here reading these words proves it. Do not mistake stillness for absence. Do not confuse quiet with neglect. I am a God who moves in the unseen, who prepares in silence, who delivers with exact timing. Every delay you've endured has only deepened the foundation of what I'm building in you. You see the outer circumstances, but I see the roots being strengthened. You feel the pressure, but I see the diamond forming in the dark. I have not been still. I've been strategic, and now I'm bringing to light what I have long prepared in secret. You are not forgotten. Your prayers have not gone unanswered, and the sign you seek is not far off. It is rising in you even now, the clarity, the peace, the direction. It's being poured into your spirit like water into dry ground. You will look back on this moment and realize it was the turning point. This is where the breakthrough began. I've seen the way you've questioned yourself. The moments where you doubted your worth, questioned your path, and wondered if you misunderstood me. You didn't. I planted that longing in you for a reason. The ache you feel is not punishment. It is divine preparation. Every time you felt overlooked, I was simply setting the stage for something greater. I allowed doors to close not to punish you, but to protect you. I removed what you thought you needed so I could make room for what you truly need. You have cried out, God, just give me a sign, and now I speak clearly. This is it right here. These words, this stillness, this moment, this confirmation is for you, and you don't need to earn it. You just need to receive it. I know how tired you've been, how heavy your heart has felt, how hard it's been to keep hoping, but hope is not wasted. Faith is never in vain. What you planted in tears, you will harvest in joy. The drought is sending. The waiting season is shifting, and this sign is the evidence of what is already unfolding. Do not be afraid to believe again. I'm not a God who teases. I do not stir up longing only to leave it unfulfilled. Every dream I've placed in you, every promise I've whispered, is part of a divine mosaic that I am still painting. You only see one stroke, but I see the masterpiece. Trust me with the part you don't yet understand. My ways are higher, and my timing is exact. The sign I give you is not just for comfort, It is for action, to remind you that it's time to move forward with confidence, to stop second-guessing what I've already confirmed. Do not measure what I'm doing by what your eyes can see. Faith was never built on what is visible. It was forged in fire, shaped in silence, and proven in patience. And now, my child, I say this to you. The time has come to lift your eyes. The sign is here. The moment is now. I have gone before you. I have prepared the way. All you need to do is trust me enough to take the next step. When others gave up, you held on. When it hurt to believe, you believed anyway. And that faith, so fragile yet so fierce, has moved heaven. The answers are coming in ways you didn't expect. The restoration will be deeper than the damage. The joy will outweigh the sorrow. I will restore the years you thought were wasted. I will redeem teloses you thought were permanent. So don't rush through this message. Every line is crafted for your soul. Every sentence carries purpose. This is not inspiration. It's intervention. I am placing before you a sign not just of what's coming, but of who I am. I'm the same God who opened seas, who raised the dead, who speaks through whispers and winds. And I am speaking now to you. Take this as your sign, your moment of confirmation, the holy echo you've waited to hear. The release you've prayed for is unfolding even now. Your steps are ordered. Your name is known, and your breakthrough, it's already been commanded by heaven. Stay present. Stay open and know that I am nearer than you've ever realized. This is your moment, beloved. The sign you asked for has arrived. My beloved, there is something sacred unfolding beneath the surface of your life, even in the places that feel silent and uncertain. You've asked me if I was still working, still watching, still moving. And I am. It never paused my hand. Even when you couldn't trace what I was doing, I was building around you a future so carefully designed, so intricately protected, that not even your own doubts could destroy it. You wondered if your prayers disappeared into the air. But I tell you now, I caught every word. I held every syllable close to my heart. And I have wrapped your desires in layers of divine protection, waiting for the appointed moment to bring them forth. That appointed moment is now. This sign you see, this message you feel deep within, is more than words on a screen. It is my voice whispering to the depths of your soul, confirming what your spirit already knew. I have been with you through it all. Even when you couldn't feel me, even when the waiting became heavy and your strength ran low, I stayed. I never wavered. And now I unveil what was hidden. The time of silence is over. I'm speaking again clearly, intentionally, to remind you that you are not forgotten, not overlooked, not behind. Do you see how I work? Not in chaos, but in order. Not in panic, but in perfect peace. Every delay was divine preparation. Every disappointment carved space for a greater fulfillment. I withhold nothing good from those who trust me. And you, my child, have trusted me even when you didn't understand. That kind of faith is rare. That kind of belief moves mountains in ways you cannot yet imagine. You've said, Lord, give me a sign. And here I am showing you more than a symbol. I'm revealing direction. This is not a temporary reassurance. This is a redirection of your spirit, a holy pivot toward everything I've been preparing behind the scenes. I need you to understand that what's ahead is greater than what you've lost. The broken places of your past were not dead ends. They were doorways, thresholds to transformation. I am restoring the years the locusts have eaten. The time you thought was wasted is being redeemed. The people who walked away were not subtraction, but subtraction with purpose. I remove what cannot go with you so I can replace it with what will sustain you. Your story is not one of mere survival. It is one of supernatural victory. And today, you stand on holy ground, right in the middle of a moment I handcrafted with your name on it. You've wondered, why did it take so long? And I say to you, because what I was building in you required layers, it required depth. You are not being prepared for something small. You are being prepared for impact, for influence, for healing others with the same comfort I've given you. That's why I've taken my time, not to punish you, but to perfect what's being born in your life. Child, I don't work in shallow places. I grow roots before I raise branches. And in this last season, you felt buried. You felt pressed beneath weight that no one else could see. But what you called burial, I call planting, and now what was planted in obscurity will rise in visibility. You will bloom, not for applause, not for approval, but because I said it is time. This moment is sacred. Heaven is leaning close to your life. Angels are standing guard over your next step. You are not walking into a mystery. You are walking into fulfillment. The stirring you feel is not anxiety. It's alignment. It's the sound of every divine promise snapping into place around you like pieces of a puzzle, finally fitting. You are not missing anything. You are not late. You are exactly where I want you at exactly the time I ordained. This is your confirmation, your green light, your sign. And though the road ahead will still require faith, you will not be walking blind. I will light the path one step at a time. I have already gone ahead of you. I've cleared what you cannot see. I have fought battles you don't even know were coming. Your only job now is to trust that the same God who led you this far will not stop now. I see you, child. I see how you've carried pain quietly, how you've encouraged others even when your own soul was tired, how you've smiled through storms, loved through loss, and still managed to whisper my name when the pressure tried to crush you. That kind of strength comes from a deep place, a holy place. And I honor it. What you've endured didn't break you. It built you. It revealed who you really are. And now I'm pulling you into a new place, not just of survival, but of supernatural stability. You are crossing a threshold, one where the struggle will not have the same voice, where peace will no longer feel distant, where purpose will no longer be unclear. I am giving you clarity, not all at once, but enough to move, enough to breathe again. Let go of what didn't work. It wasn't a failure. It was redirection. Release the voices that told you to give up. They didn't see what I see. Let go of the guilt for not being further along. You're not behind. You're being aligned, and what I am aligning in your life will surprise you. I will bring the right people at the right time. I will position you in the right places. And when you look back, you'll understand why I didn't allow certain doors to open too soon. This season will be different, not because your life is suddenly perfect, but because your heart is finally whole. I'm giving you rest that isn't dependent on your circumstances. I'm giving you peace that doesn't collapse under pressure. I'm giving you wisdom that won't shake when opposition rises, because you've been asking for more than a sign. You've been asking for me, and here I am, present, steady, unmoving, faithful. Let every word in this message settle deep into the soil of your spirit. Let it water what's been dry. Let it revive what has felt numb. This is not imagination. This is impartation. I'm pouring into you the strength to continue and the vision to rise. You are not just stepping into a new season. You are becoming who I created you to be. This is your confirmation. And this is just the beginning of what I will reveal. The sign you prayed for has found you. Let it be your peace. Let it be your proof. Let it be the turning point that reminds you, I have never stopped working, never stopped watching, and never once stopped loving you. Stay close. Stay expectant. I am not finished yet, my child. You have no idea how close you are to thee. Moment everything shifts. You prayed for a sign, and now I have placed it before you, not as a small reminder, but as a bold confirmation that your season is changing. The atmosphere around your life is being rearranged. What was once stuck will begin to move. What felt distant will be drawn near, and what was uncertain will be made clear. You're standing in the threshold of a divine unveiling, and everything that once seemed delayed is now in motion. The things you've been waiting for, the healing, the clarity, the breakthrough, they are not lost. They've been held for the right time, and that time is now. You've prayed, you've waited, and you've trusted. And I have not ignored a single moment. Even in the silence, I was crafting something sacred. The sign you've asked me for is not only here, it's working on your behalf. Even now, doors are unlocking. Peace is coming where there was restlessness. A gentle shift is beginning to unfold, not just around you, but inside you. You will no longer walk forward in fear. You will no longer be chained to the weight of what if. The fear that has kept you small is breaking. The anxiety that has stolen your rest is lifting. The fog that's clouded your direction is clearing. I am not only giving you a sign, I'm giving you supernatural stability. You will move forward in boldness, not confusion, in power, not hesitation, in clarity, not chaos. You've asked, God, is this the right path? And I say, yes, because I go before you. I make crooked places straight. I shine light in the valleys. I speak peace into storms. I make all things new. You are not walking alone. I'm with you in every decision, in every room, in every silence. What you feel right now is my spirit, confirming to you that you are seen, known, and deeply loved. The things you lost will not define the next chapter. I'm replacing sorrow with strength. I'm giving you new vision, not from your own effort, but from my spirit working within you. What once felt heavy will begin to feel light, not because the challenges disappear, but because my presence now carries what you were never meant to hold alone. You are not responsible for holding up the weight of the world. You are responsible for trusting me. And when you do, the weight breaks and my grace flows freely. Child, this moment is holy. The atmosphere has changed. The fire of discouragement is being replaced by the light of revelation. What you feel right now is not imagination. It is confirmation. It is me speaking softly saying, yes, this is the sign. Yes, I've heard your cry. Yes, the shift has begun. And when I begin a thing, I finish it in glory. Lift. The fear is breaking. The waiting is ending. The breakthrough is here. I say again, this is the sign you prayed for. You've received it. Now believe it. If these words touched your heart, type them in the comments. And let the heavens know you're receiving this confirmation. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Jesus' blessed message where faith is restored, hope is spoken, and God's voice is heard loud and clear. Stay connected because this is just the beginning of what God is revealing.